pengacara.
Dan saya Faizal selaku pengacara pasangan.
Sejak kau wujud dalam hidupku, semuanya telah terpadam. Assalamualaikum buat semua pelayan utusan online, Kosmo online dan juga The Mission Reserve. Hari ini kita bawakan satu tetamu yang cukup istimewa. Saya, Umar Wahid, selaku pengacara.
Dan saya Faizal selaku pengacara pasangan bersama dengan Umai. So, nervous tak hari ni?
Nervous. Ini legenda ni. Yang kita panggil tetamu hari ni boleh katakan legenda. Dia adalah penyanyi, dia adalah guru vokal, dia adalah pengubah lagu dan dah bekerja dengan ramai orang yang hebat dalam industri muzik. Rasanya tak payah membahasa lagi kot.
Kita dengar suara dululah.
Dengar suara dululah.
Kita minta dia nyanyi sikit. Okey, boleh? Chorus. Sikit je.
Saat aku kehilanganmu, hati dibaluti rasa pilu. Kedukaanku pasti berlarutan karena dikecewakan. Tapi hari ini tak kecewa.
Yes, Francissca Peter hari ni. Wow. Agak lama juga Francissca Peter ni dia tak keluar dekat media dan sebagainya kan. So kita sangat
tak panggil pun.
Baru
Kita bertuah lah.
Kita bertuah. So, Umai.
So, kalau sebut nama Francissca Peter ni, semua orang tahu beliau adalah pemenang AJL pertama tahun 1986 melalui lagu Sekadar di Pinggiran. Lepas tu beliau juga pernah memenangi vokal wanita terbaik sebanyak 5 kali berturut-turut. Orang kata memang queen lah.
Kalau tengok profil tu macam
macam-macam yang baik-baik.
Kejap diva, kejap queen lah. Lepas tu apa?
Lepas tu dia kena pakai crown dah kan. Itulah.
Okey, jadi mungkin ramai yang merindui kemunculan kita panggil Franz ya. Okey, jadi macam mana bila dah lama tak muncul dekat media ni, boleh kongsi tak perkembangan dengan peminat?
I think sebab sekarang everybody is like, of course now is memang satu masa yang lain sikit daripada berbeza dengan dulu. Tapi interviews tu memang ada, tapi it's not like big scale macam big magazines and tu, but small interviews dalam surat khabar itu semua adalah. But I think sebab sekarang also ramai orang pergi online news, itu memang masih ada. But for this kind of special thing memang belum lagi lah.
Untuk friends ni suka tak nak catch up with dengan semua online digital sekarang ni kan? Nak set up apa, mungkin dekat rumah kena ada studio
memang
sendiri.
Yes. Masa tahun, this is like the third year kan, tahun yang ketiga ni. So masa first time lockdown, I was saying, tak tahu perasaan apa tahu. I really don't know the feeling I had. Macam excited, at the same time takut. Hui, tak ada kerja, macam mana ni lockdown semua kan. And then so how to cari makan, this is all I do kan. So I thought, then next thing adalah macam my first punya lockdown show with RTM. They had the online punya tahu. I say, how. So from there I mula belajar lah. Then I had to record myself, I guna my phone, and then ada beli lighting, and then step by step I pergi kedai beli the microphone. Dia ada satu gadget, you mic through dia, and then mic to the handphone is my cameraman lah, and then lepas tu nyanyi lah, they have like I record the voice and then the music in the headphones, and then we put everything together lah. Lepas tu, I hantar balik to the producers, and sometimes first I hantar to my sister first, because my sister duduk jauh, so we do everything online sekarang. So crazy kan. And then hantar dia check pitching, everything, lighting. Then lepas tu hantar to the producer. Then they do the other extra editing untuk perfect.
So your sister memang masa tu orang kata pening kepala lah kan.
Yes,
semua
but she's
kan.
a bit more, you know, sebab kita macam kita artis, so we a bit more hyper sikit, you know, frantic sikit. But my sister is a bit more tenang. She's a calm type, take it easy. Sampai dia
she
tak
have a
reply
different
also to you,
character.
I say, wait, what's the hurry? Tunggu. I call you. Wait, you know, that kind of thing. So she'll do everything. Then only she will get on it. Yeah, memang. So, but it's okay lah. You need people like that too.
Yeah.
Mesti ada someone who's a bit more tenang than you. Because we are hyper. Artists are a bit different kan.
Macam
Flowery
apa
sikit.
Chinese people said apa yin and yang kan.
Yes, so we need that
Totally
balance.
interchangeable.
Memang perlu that balance. You know, husband and wife was only that kan. Yeah,
Yes.
so brother sister also need that kan.
Husband and wife
Husband
juga
and wife
perlu
juga
macam
kan.
tu, kan?
Yang.
So, okay, as a pernah digelarkan sebagai the fundraising queen kan?
Sebab saya memang suka kebanyakan tolong kebajikan. Saya dah buat a lot of fundraising for many punya, but yang paling lama I think tahun ni adalah 17 tahun
17 tahun.
as a duta untuk organisasi antarabangsa iaitu World Vision Malaysia. And kita bukan macam anak angkat, we sponsor children. So my ambassadorship masa is already, I would say, expiring. So it's like I've been what you call it, ambassador for the child sponsorship program.
Okay.
So kalau macam tengok keluarga-keluarga miskin dalam keadaan teruk, very poor, ataupun like war zones, you know, now you have Ukraine is you know, it's a war place, and you know other places also kat Middle East pun masih ada, you know, like Iraq, Syria, all these places masih ada banyak ramai kanak-kanak tak dapat pergi sekolah, and then they don't have macam clean water, air bersih, you know, and even proper food to eat, you know, nutrition yang baik, you know. So kalau you tak cukup this kind of good things, then budak tu tak boleh, dia punya growth akan kurang. Dia tak boleh macam even the fikiran dia, you know, their mind,
Tumbuh sarang
all
dia
nothing,
semua kan.
it won't grow. And then some of them, kalau dia tak makan dengan baik, makanan yang baik, dia akan macam they have this, the body is like stunted, they cannot grow properly, you know. So what we do is like to get people to macam sponsor children, not anak angkat, you know, take and, you know, but you sponsor the kid, macam you bayar maybe 1 year RM700 a year for one child. So everything taken care of.
Okay.
They take care of everything, pelajaran, makanan, and they just make sure that family is okay. Also the family also is okay,
juga.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dari segi kerja kebajikan macam tu, sambutan macam mana yang ingin membantu tu?
You know,
Ramai
I
tak?
think ramai kebajikan NGO semua sekarang, they are going through memang satu keadaan yang susah sebab ramai sponsors also pull back because of COVID. These 3 years now, it's some people also stop sponsoring children.
Betul.
Because they can't afford it. They lost their job maybe, or maybe they already got part-time job. Dia tak boleh, tak mampu already. So it is very hard because, you know, not only your sponsor also got stuck, they susah. But then you cannot even save a child. You know, bagi dia education mustahak, you know. Without the education, they cannot grow also, you know.
Betul.
People boleh tipu you because you cannot write your name, you cannot read. You know, kalau you don't have to be macam rocket scientist ke, or you don't have to be a teacher or a doctor or a lawyer, but just enough also your education sampai secondary, college also, sebab you already tahu baca. That's all you need to know, to read and write, so that nobody can cheat you and you know what you are signing, you know, and you can get a job. You boleh kerja mana-mana pun boleh, you know.
That's
so
like bekalan lah.
that
It's
is
like
so
bekalan.
important. This is what we want lah for the kids lah. And now lebih lagi kanak-kanak dalam kesusahan because of COVID. Some they don't have parents, they lost parents. Like kat Malaysia also, a lot of the refugees, they lost their parents to COVID. Migrant refugees, and a lot of kids have no parents right now. So you want to depend on people to help. So memang susah. Because when you kata sponsors tu tak nak tolong already, because dia pun dalam kesusahan. Macam mana? You know, then we have to go around now asking like big macam all these big companies, businesses, and ask them whether can you sponsor maybe 10 kanak-kanak, 10 kids ke, you know, or something like that. So we go around now sekarang.
Speaking of childhood kan, zaman kanak-kanak, macam mana sebenarnya gambaran zaman kanak-kanak Francissca Peter?
Berbeza ke?
Dulu and sekarang. My time.
Masih lagi.
I think, you know, I was a happy child, you know, always boisterous, you know, tomboyish a bit.
Lasak lah, main bola.
Yes, I used to play with the boys all the time. Memang. Patung-patung ada main juga, tapi in my bedroom I play with my dolls. You know, yang dulu kita suka buat tu patung kertas.
Patung kertas tu kan?
Yes.
Tahu
Dia main ke? Tahu pun dia kan?
No, my sister.
Okay, your sister.
Kan, tukar-tukar baju tu kan.
Ya, tukar baju and you draw the nice
Yes,
quotes kan?
kan.
And then you have the clip thing, ada paper.
Hantar pula.
Pandai.
Main tak? Main ke? Okay.
I ingat you tak main tu, but that was like those days kan?
See, kita pun satu generasi yang
Same,
agak
right?
sama kan.
That doesn't really change everything
That
kan?
time kan macam all the games, the traditional games.
These were the traditional games.
You punya traditional games dulu apa?
Mine was like I used to play with the boys. Sometimes I play like soccer. Sometimes I used to play yang you know yang you lukis that thing on the sand kan, the round circle, and then you sand inside. You guna bola apa tu? Bola tennis ball.
Tennis ball, okay.
And then you take the tennis ball and you throw at the person, you know.
Oh yes,
And
I
then
can remember.
and if you kena many times, then the one kena always have to stand in the middle of the circle.
And then dia
you
bulatkan
all
dia
walak.
kan.
Bola beracun
Bola beracun kan? Oh, apa nama?
Beracun. What is that? But I used to play things like that. I mean, that's a guy's game, right?
It's a guy's
Yeah,
game.
but I used to play things like
Well, the
that.
patung kertas is
It's just
a
it's
girl's
a home
game.
thingy, like a
Home
home thing,
thingy,
yeah.
yeah.
But when I go out and play, I used to love this
Wow,
kind of,
that
and I
time.
played volleyball. Of course, badminton is a common game. We always played that. Volleyball, and I also played what? I used to run. I used to like 100 meters. That was something I like. Yeah.
Okey, itu tentang permainan lah kan.
Ya.
Jadi umur berapa yang Francida yang I can see? Mungkin boleh kongsikan, rasa macam I want to be a
Actually,
singer.
masa tu I memang suka music dari kecil lagi. Because I used to ikut nenek saya ke gereja. Dan masa tu dulu-dulu lah. I was only umur 5. And I ikut dia dengan all the nuns dalam the church. We used to sing choir. So I memanglah tak tahu the lyrics or I just la 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 la, you know, that's it. People looking, what is wrong with this small girl, you know, so loud, you know, in church. But I used to follow my grandmother. My grandmother just bawa I duduk dengan dia and all of them singing. So I just but I'm so noisy, right? But that was how I remembered it lah. My grandmother dulu selalu beritahu I was really loud. But I memang minat sangat music from that age. Then after that, it was like every time I hear lagu-lagu I minat masa growing up, I'm always dekat radio. Until my dad got so angry with me. This one you don't know lah. My dad marah sangat tau. Radio, music, radio. One day they took the radio and he broke it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, he was so mad at me because I don't want to do anything. He said, my favorite song, my favorite song, my favorite song. I just started to listen to it.
You only
I
had
got so
one
mad.
radio
One
dekat
radio,
rumah.
yes.
Oh, no wonder.
Like that days, those days kan. And so my dad was so angry. But that was masa tu I was I think in my teens lah, my teens, you know, that time. But that was the first time I think I memang saw my dad was not happy with me liking music sangat. But my father dia memang dia punya music yang dia minat ada Latin American music, Mexican music, Latin American, and as well as jazz.
Oh, jazz.
Classic jazz,
Okay.
you know, you're talking very old classic like.
Dia menyanyi juga ke ataupun
Can sing. Both
He
my
can
parents,
sing.
both my parents can
Wow.
sing, but not their thing.
Oh,
Not
dia
their
just
thing.
Hanya
They
menyanyi
just
untuk
nyanyi
seronok
at
lah.
home, seronok,
Seronok lah.
play the fool like that, you know, with the kids, you know, just singing. My mom was singing in the kitchen, cooking, that kind of thing. But nothing major, tak ada apa.
I
Only
see.
I'm the one like so crazy over music, always listening.
Yang menyinar lah.
Kan, memang suka sangat. That's how lah.
And then Kalau dulu kan radio tu, because kita tengok Friends sangat familiar dengan lagu-lagu Melayu kan.
Because those days radio was very different. Walaupun stesen ramainya dalam bahasa Inggeris, but dalam bahasa Malaysia tu dia ada macam, sometimes they put like 2-3 songs in there, and of course kebanyakan lagu-lagu dulu macam P. Ramlee, P. Ramlee dengan Saloma, you know, and ramai lagi kan, Jimmy Boyle, Boyle, and so they used to play all those type of songs. So memang, you know, and we always watching P. Ramlee movies,
yes,
you know, and all the music is so beautiful those days kan. So already from there memang saya dah minat. You know, and but masa when I started working, then only I terdengar lagu-lagu Indonesia.
Wah.
Then I started like all the other singers, you know, Diana Nasution, Rory Marantika that time, Rory Pesulima after that, and then it was like ramai lagi lah. Like Dog Bone is also Indonesian kan. Lagi siapa lagi? Ramai lah. So many.
So
Hati Ko Sendang, all these people out. Yeah, so many. I started
any
listening.
song yang first Malay song yang you nyanyikan?
I think first Malay song always was the classic lah, macam Getaran Jiwa. That was one of my first.
Sikit.
Getaran jiwa melanda hatiku, tersusun nada. Nak interview atau nak nyanyi?
Tapi suara tak berubah. Suara tak berubah, itu paling penting. Daripada dulu sampai sekarang suara tetap maintain. Mungkin ada rahsia ke? Ada rahsia macam mana nak kekalkan suara tu yang sedap.
Suka sangat nyanyi.
Enjoy menyanyi.
I just love singing. It's just been my thing all my life. And this is where I make my living. Cari makan semua nyanyi aja. Saya tak ada business lain. So sometimes people say, how are you going to survive? How lah? You should do this. And I always, I want to, but I don't know where to start. And I just sing. You know, I love to sing so much. And I want to do something else, but I don't know where to start. So maybe I need like, maybe somebody wants to do something, then they could use me.
Yeah,
you know, kind
betul.
of thing. Out there.
Hello.
Hello.
You know,
Jadi, siapa
macam tu.
insan yang bertanggungjawab lah yang membawa masuk France dekat dalam industri ni? Sebab mula dengan Roy dan France, right? 1982.
I think sebenarnya masa I masuk jadi penyanyi tu is actually that by accident. Semasa tu keluarga saya memang miskin. So miskin itu tak ada sesuatu yang kita harus rasa malu. Jangan rasa malu
Miskin
kalau you
as
miskin.
in-
Miskin is something that will make you, I think, jadi seorang yang kuat kerja, akan kerja bersungguh-sungguh sebab you nak kebaikan untuk keluarga you. I think that is the type of thing it will make a person be, you know. Kalau you baik, even better, you know. So, but for me, memang I suka sangat, minat sangat. So I told my mom, masa tu kita memang miskin. And worried tak tahu kat mana kita punya duit sewa akan datang. Not sure, that time we're very stuck with money. So I told my mom, I said, why don't I just be a singer lah. Sebab cikgu-cikgu dekat sekolah saya, I pandai nyanyi. So,
memang
I jadilah
aktif
nyanyi,
dekat
penyanyi.
sekolah
I said, let me
kan?
go and cari makan menyanyi lah. Then people, my mother was thinking of it. Then he said, Kiana Sula, you but scared, you know, because when masa to that time was like 70, you're talking 77,
Very young.
76,
Sangat
that
muda
time
kan?
78, it was still like, you know, just after fresh school.
Actually, itulah, you sangat clean. Sangat clean as in macam
I am not
tak
so clean. I
terpengaruh.
also very nakal one.
Yeah.
I can be very mischievous. I got a lot of naughtiness also about me, you know. But this is one thing I tak nak masuk into, because why? I know what it has done to families. When you get addicted, it moves to another stage. Then you start taking other things and then other things. Kalau tak cukup, you know. So and also I say, saya miskin, mana ada duit nak spend macam tu.
Betul.
You know, and I say I have to make sure that family is okay masa tu. So, you know, after that everybody is okay. My brother, sister all have their thing, educated, they have their own jobs, career. So it was easy lepas tu lah, you know. But for the beginning, memang I think every keluarga, every mother and father will be scared. If they thought, my father was not around also that time because he kind of left for a while there, you know. So that's why we had to macam jaga diri lah, all of us, you know. My mom had to look after 4 kids, you know. And so my mother tengoklah surah khabar, cari agent kat mana-mana. So we found this agent dekat one hotel in KL. And then this agent, we went and he auditioned me. And he said, oh, this girl can sing. Dia boleh nyanyi, this girl. And then maybe he saw like, ting, 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 kecing, kecing, you know. So, and I said, okay, when I started lah, my first job dekat pub.
Dekat pub, okay.
Yeah, but that pub, I think masa tu they said, okay, you better sing in this pub because you're beginner, you're new, but you're very talented, can go far. So, but that pub is going to close down.
Oh, tanpa friends tahulah benda tu.
Satu bulan aja, saya they had like 1 more month only. So I said, okay, tak apa. So it's macam satu trial lah untuk I lah, you know, mulakan dalam bidang nyanyian, you know, as secara professional means earning a living.
Dalam umur yang sangat muda.
Yeah,
kan?
masa tu only I was thinking about, masa tu I think I was only about like 16 lebih, hampir nak 17.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I said, never mind lah, sacrifice lah. Don't go to, don't go to college. Just finish like that and just go. You know.
Looking back, adakah you rasa macam zaman remaja tu, I mean, I didn't have that zaman remaja tu dulu.
Kadang ada terfikir tu, ada ramai yang tanya I whether I rasa macam ada can be bitter ke, you know, rasa macam angry ke. Saya tak pun rasa apa pun sebab saya suka sangat nyanyi. Balik-balik juga itu je.
Kan?
Cinta sangat nyanyi.
Macam
You know, I tak rasa
nyanyi.
apa-apa pun. I never felt like bitter ke, marah ke. Oh, my childhood is gone, you know. So I'm not a whiny type. So I just get on with it. Sometimes, you know, I don't know. I just am very happy because macam saya tengah buat apa yang saya suka. You know, saya cinta itu nyanyi, music. You know, so I was happy. And I was happy that I can help the family, you know. And masa tu, so nyanyi, all these things, I get to stay in a hotel, makan free. My favourite food last time dulu kat hotel semua was what? No, ayam masak merah. Nasi.
Oh, ya ke?
Ayam masak merah every day, you know, I'm eating. Habis say, kau ni makan tu cik tu je malam-malam, your dinner is that only. I say, yeah, but I suka sangat. Yeah, I love that, yeah.
Jadi ada juga kenangan sebelum ni dengan Allahyarham Sudirman Haji Arsyad. Boleh kongsi tak? Ramai peminat nak tahu.
Masa tadi you nyanyi lagu Roy and Friend kan? So that was the first time macam Roy and Friend when kita baru mula kita nyanyi kat hotel. So masa tu Sudirman selalu datang hotel ni. Dulu it's called Merlin Hotel. Sekarang it's Concord Hotel lah. And dia selalu datang sana makan malam. Like dalam satu minggu mungkin saya ada jumpa dia maybe 3 times or something like 4 times dalam satu minggu. And then one day he dengar nyanyi lagu ni daripada penyanyi lama ni, Connie Francis. Tajuk lagu tu Frankie. So he'll come there and say, oh my God, I love that song. He came up to me. Then every night dia datang. Every other night dia datang. He will request for that song. Friend, can you sing me that song, please? You know which song? And he like that. And I said, yes. And I sing it for him. I dah tahu dia memang famous already kan. Then, after about a while, kita nyanyi kat sana, Roy and Friend, we were there for like, I think, nyanyi lama juga dekat Merlin Hotel, you know. It's a permanent, kind of a contract, macam 6-month contract. Then, one day, dia bawa the head of EMI, Mrs. B. So one night they came there, sat there, and I said, oh, today he got friends. Selalu datang seorang, you know. So then after that I said, friend, come here. He said, come and meet some people. Then they introduced us to Mrs. B. Mrs. B. Yeah.
Which is arwah Sudirman ni adalah individu yang orang kata banyak membantu pada awal-awal dulu lah kan sebenarnya kan.
Because dia yang introduce saya kepada EMI.
He opened the door.
He opened the door for us, and you see, the thing is, it's nice when you meet a good entertainer, singer, and I hope I also can be that way also when kita memperkenalkan artis yang also bagus, talented, gifted. So it is macam, you know, ongoing, you know. Everyone, when you discover somebody good, you introduce, you know, because memang you rasa dia ada satu quality yang unik.
Allah yarham Sudirman.
Like you know, as an artist, like
artist
dia
lah.
introduce saya pada EMI because dia percaya pada I punya gift, you know, sebagai seorang penyanyi, and he felt that I deserve to be a recording artist. And then Roy was with me also, so we both signed up lah as Roy and Friend. And they were thinking, how should we do this? Cannot just be like Friend. Who's Roy? How? So they found the name Roy and Friend. So we became like the big duo lah after
At
that.
that time kan.
Yeah.
Alah. Siapa dia sebelum Daku?
Daku.
Right? Okey, penulis sendiri adalah Hafsah Hassan.
Masa
Betul?
tu, yes.
Okey,
yes.
jadi macam mana apabila
Kacau.
Dia
menerima
dah
karya?
dah awal already, she's a
lama
great
Ya.
writer. Yeah.
Jadi macam mana bila menerima karya daripada nama hebat seperti Hafsah Hassan waktu tu?
See, for us, it's super because why? Lyrics tu memang sungguh bermakna. And then they saw us as a duet. So they wanted to make that romantic punya thing. And I think she writes like, she's quite romantic. I think she likes all this kind of things. So when she look at us, dia memang macam nak that kind of featuring us sebagai gadis pair. But actually, Roy and I were not like that way. We more like brother and sister. But you know,
ni nak
yeah,
tunjuk lah masa tu.
no, there was that thing going on.
Oh, okay. It's
We were like brother and sister, so completely different. Oh no.
Awkward kan?
It's very awkward. No, we were like brother and sister, you know. And he was treating me as like, hey, come lah, you come, faster lah, don't be slow lah. You know, he talks to me like so. We were like brother and sister. He was like my big brother. So, but other people look at us like, ayo, why can't they
So
fall in
sweet
love
kan,
lah?
semua tu.
Ayo, they look so nice together.
Dia
You know,
macam-
people dream about that, you know.
Which is nothing happened.
Nothing.
Kan?
Memang nothing.
Dia macam Uji Rashid dengan Hilami.
That's
Everyone is
right,
shipping.
that's right. Amazing, right? Kan? Yeah, and they were a great duo too. You know, they were very good also.
Tapi macam mana boleh berakhir that I mean
Connection, because so I think macam music, just like everything else kan, dia memang like technology also, dia memang evolve. So for me musically also, I wanted to grow. I wanted to do lain. I wanted to do more. you know.
Solo, right?
Yeah, solo. So it's also sometimes hard when you're a duo, you cannot just go off also. Then the other person, you know, left on. So we decided we go lah and all pursue semua solo careers lah. Like
It's
that
not
lah after that.
bukan
It wasn't like
keputusan
a fought or something we needed to do. We just wanted to do more. I wanted to do more. So I had to ask like, you know, why don't we do this? Because memang kita sebenarnya boleh juga continue, but I think it was hard that time because the record company was set in its way. They don't want us to but we had to move. Yeah, we had to.
Dua album right bersama.
Yeah.
Okey.
Yeah.
Jadi bila dah pergi ke solo, berjaya pula dengan Sekadar di Pinggiran tahun 1986. Jadi macam mana rasanya tu, memori ketika
Sekadar
memenangi?
Okay, masa tu then I took macam satu break. The break tu is like you know, saya cuma buat 1 tahun. I think I just nyanyi je jazz and all that. I think almost a year. Then lepas towards the end of the year, Warner Music, they want to find say, man, would you like to sign with us and let's do your solo album, your solo career. So of course lah, I'm happy kan.
Yeah.
And masa tu, funnily enough, Sudirman's punya arwah Sudirman, dia punya manager Mike Bernichin, he also dah meninggal. Dalam dia punya company, he had the best lah. They had JJ, Khatijah Ibrahim, Datuk Khatijah Ibrahim, Nok Malasari, dan arwah Sudirman. Then he had me. I was the new girl in the company. So he had all these people in the company. So I felt very happy. Mike said, come lah, I'll manage you, I'll help you. So with him, then we got the Warner contract. We became the first album, Computer Music. And masa tu, memang mana ada AJL. The name tukar lepas tu. There was like something, then music. But music was just a, music masa tu is to introduce all the top hits sahaja. Then after that masa tu Complete Music, dan lepas tu had Aku Ada Berdatang album, and after that Sekadar di Pinggiran masa tu became the first lah AJL music, then lepas tu your AJL started. So it all from there, it's like dia punya birth, you know, dari sana. And then mula lah, then they decided, why don't we make it into like a competition for songwriters.
Oh, okay.
That's how it all started.
See.
Don't forget, Azwan Ali was the first.
Percaturan.
Sini, you know.
Tapi antara lagu-lagu tu kan, which one yang your big breakup lah orang kata, macam bagi nama you meletup?
I think, of course, semua orang kata Sekadar di Pinggiran lah.
Yes.
But there are so many songs. Why my fans memang dia divided. Some suka lagu ni, some suka lagu tu, some suka lagu Aku Kehilangan, some suka Rinduku Memaksaku Menyayangimu. And then there are so many lah, Terpaksa, you know, and different channels, radio channels had different number one hits.
Wow.
And then some suka Tropika, some suka Udara Lagi, you know, and Pasti Kembali, Kehebatan Cinta. There are so many, you know. So I feel like my punya audience memang dia vary. Semua suka lain-lain, you know. So, but of course in general, of course Sekadar Pinggiran was a very big hit. Of course, you know, semua suka lagu tu, and it fell with guys, girls, and you know, other groups of people also, you know, who like that song also.
Even kalau sekarang pun nyanyi dekat karaoke kan?
Yes, still very much still till today memang.
Mungkin salah seorang yang karaoke.
Tak boleh. Tak boleh, mana boleh.
You tahu tak ramai penyanyi lelaki rock
yang nyanyi lagu tu.
Suka lagu tu. Do you know even Black sang that song and he won one competition. Remember that? TV3 mah. No, yeah,
that
very
song
good.
Memang sangat orang kata berhantu sampai sekarang kan.
Yes. So saya berterima kasih lah, cause I memang kerja sama dengan Manangah and musisi dan other composers juga. Banyak hits I rasa bertuah. Very thankful also that all the teamwork, everybody was very good. All the albums, all the songs sampai hari ini masih diminati ramai. And sekarang umur tu pun turun. It's like younger. I punya audience is becoming younger and younger. So thank you.
Okey, jadi Franz ni ialah pernah bekerjasama dengan Hafsah Hassan, dengan Jui, dengan Luqman S, dan ramai lagi. Jadi pernah tak rasa terfikir nak buat comeback, nak cuba pula komposer yang baru?
You know what? Ramai komposer baru, all very young. Sekarang kita tengah tunggu masa, because why? They are all calling my sister, say, bila kakak ready, bila. Just I tunggu. You know, it's the first time I keluar studio after a long time, takut juga, you know. So to go into the studio, so I want to be ready. Dan lagu tu memang dah ada banyak lagu. It's just I tunggulah masa first to try to make sure that I can pick the right song, lagu yang betul, baik untuk peminat
penyanyi ataupun komposer yang baru yang well known sekarang ni yang bagi lagu?
There are some. My sister knows. My sister manager. Yang call dia, you know. So dia kena tanya dia. So she will make sure dia pilih lah lagu. You know, she's gonna make sure that hopefully that, you know, we pick the right song. Kita tak nak macam, kita nak pilih juga lagu yang kuat, dengan melody yang bagus dan kuat, dan lyrics yang bagus also. Of course, they have to be very good. And I tak nak macam, of course everybody say, buatlah single, sebab ramai artis sekarang buat single. Don't do album. Boleh, tapi maybe I'm very choosy, maybe particular. Mungkin saya nak macam, I tak nak keluarkan lagu yang B-cut. I want an A-cut. Because peminat tu susah-susah you know, beri sokongan pada saya. You know, sayang sangat to me, you know. And I tak nak bagi dia B-cut.
Betul.
I want to give A-cut for them. So that they will still, dalam 10 years down, dia akan masih kata, oh man, lagu ni masih hit lah, masih bagus. Macam mana all the other songs still hari ni sampai hari ni still bagus kan? So I want to give them the same. Of course it's not easy, bukan senang. It's not easy, but I have to try my best lah. I kena cuba.
So you akan keep on waiting.
Ada lagu tu memang dah ada, banyak lagu, but now just to pilih the right one. And also tengah cipta macam lyrics and all that, you know. So they want to put together. So I hope we can lah. I hope maybe kalau boleh, maybe I might consider macam maybe do 1 or 2 songs first.
Betul.
Of course I don't want to like tunggu lama sangat, you know, because memang ramai yang tanya saya, you know, come on Kak Fran, come on lah, please. So I'll try. I will try my best. This
Genre
time.
pula?
Genre, of course, I'm a kaki balada, but I also like pop stuff, you know. Maybe city pop, like my computer music is very popular. Now is very popular.
TikTok kan?
Still, yeah. And I feel like maybe I'll do something macam not too macam old, not too new, but you just do it like cari yang middle ground, so that it's
Semua boleh terima.
semua boleh terima. Not easy, so that one thing kena banyak fikiran juga.
Dia
you know?
macam lagu yang bagus, lirik yang bagus ni ada, tapi it needs macam
everything.
maybe luck kot.
It needs a kombinasi lah. Lagu tu melodi kena sedap. Cause melodi sedap, saya pun
Hati pun
rasa
sedap.
Seseronok.
lyrics bagus, hebat, jiwa so boleh rasa macam ada your feelings, you know, emosi you all dalam lagu tu, you can feel the song, you know, and then you boleh bawa lagu dengan baik. I feel that.
Bukan senang bukan senang nak pilih kan. Jadi sebelum ni Franz dengan Roy lah kan, dan pernah terbangkan secara khas untuk 33 tahun konsert di Istana Budaya pada 2011.
Yes.
Adakah lepas ni peminat boleh nantikan kembali berdua mungkin?
Actually, lepas tu we did one concert together kat Melaka, also untuk fundraising charity, and the concert was packed. A lot of people came dari KL, semua came to Melaka to watch a show. And then after that they say Dula. Of course, it would be fantastic kalau kita boleh buat another concert, you know, and then we have a Roy Friend concert, and then we can also have friend concert, you know, things like that. So I think, kalau ada sponsors out there, siapa-siapa nak, we can do even a grand concert. It's because it's like both of us, but also my solo stuff also. So it'd be fantastic juga.
Boleh
I would love
telefon
that.
siapa? Maybe boleh ring siapa?
Manager.
As soon as possible, manager lah.
Call my manager, Bibiana kita. Senang nak cari dia. You can cari her anywhere. You can leave messages on my FB, my Insta, everywhere, you know, and we are there. We can get there. And also, I think kalau you tengok my fan page on your Facebook, I think her number is there also. And the email
Boleh
pun ada.
directly
Ya.
Okay,
Senang lah kalau nak cari kita kan.
Betul.
Dia boleh call you juga.
Tapi itulah macam
Janganlah kata, dia tak ada lah sini.
Padahal
Orang nak cari
memang
dia
dah
say,
lama
dia
kat
tak ada
sini.
lah, dia tak ada sini lah dekat luar negeri. Kenapa? Mana boleh dia ada sini. Tapi dia tak ada. Ada setengah orang kata tak ada.
Padahal
Masih
you dah
ada,
lama, dah bertahun kat sini kan.
20 already years, 20 tahun.
Tapi itulah kan, do you feel like macam you kena, especially pada tahun-tahun sekarang kan, kena bersaing dengan penyanyi baru?
I think not really, but I think I treat it all like macam, walaupun yang muda, I don't, of course they call me akak ke auntie ke apalah, suka hati you, but ada juga. But I treat them like, because like you are colleagues, you're working together, right? So I have to treat them like we are on the same level, because we are all artists, we are musicians together, you know. But other than that, they are still younger than me.
Yeah.
And
betul.
if for me, I would love that if they feel that I have macam bagi dia orang semangat. You know, I'd like to be that kind of thing whereby they look at me and say, oh, Kak Fran, wow, she gave me very good advice. You know, I'd like to be like not so much a mentor, but it's more like they all boleh look up to you and say that that's where I want to be. I see other people, I want that benchmark. So they look at me and say, I want to be like her when I'm her age, you know, that she's still doing this, you know, and so well. So this is what, because if you cinta sesuatu, macam you suka bidang ni, you suka nyanyi, so you want to be all out strong.
Friend, macam sepanjang perjalanan career kan, ada tak you of course banyak cabaran dia kan, tapi titik paling the lowest point in your career yang you rasakan macam
I think susah nak cakap actually, because why?
anything
Dalam
yang
kehidupan kita adalah satu journey.
macam,
Ada manis, pahit, everything is there. But I've always been macam survivor. You know, I survive things, always survive somehow. And I move, just keep going. Then you tak ada masa untuk macam think of something that's not really good, you know, and then you're always moving because you're always learning, you're moving, and you kerja kuat. And I think we must have that kind of thinking. So kalau kita asyik belakang and then think yang peristiwa atau sesuatu yang tak elok, sometimes that can actually pull you back, you know, and then you don't want to
susah
move
untuk
forward,
maju lah
maju.
macam tu.
But as artist, kita orang semua ada yang baik dan tak baik, you know, and a lot of things can happen in our lives, but we have to survive. And I think yang paling down sekali, I think is not so much even masa the first, of course siapa tahu COVID datang, right?
Yep.
COVID. And I think itu yang satu yang saya rasa this year there are other sikit some moments saya rasa macam down. Sometimes I feel like, ayo, when is it all gonna be okay again? But it's never gonna be okay. Kita kena jaga ni, that's all diri, and keep ourselves safe. And I can only say that adalah moments sometimes I feel like, I don't feel like doing anything today, you know. There are moments. I've got even other singers who call me and say, how do you do it? You selalu buat online, you so rajin. I don't want to do anymore, you know. I don't want, you know. They all say, so I said, don't. And they are younger than me, but they call and they ask me. And these are young singers, you know. And if that's what I mean. I want them to look up and then say to me and call me and say, this is how they feel. And I will tell them, don't. Because kalau you continue, whether you putting up on Insta ke, TikTok ke, Facebook ke, ataupun YouTube, keep going. Because why? When things mula get back to normal sikit, they will still need to see you online, everywhere.
That's why lah bila ada penyanyi sekarang yang macam penyanyi lama start dengan menyanyi sampailah sekarang ni mungkin barulah venture into business kan. Tapi ada penyanyi yang baru menampak, baru mula and then dah terfikir untuk nak buat bisnes ini, bisnes itu. Pandangan friends pula, adakah fokus mereka lari sebenarnya untuk jadi penyanyi? Keadaan
sometimes maybe this is the new kind of thing lah, you know, because sometimes ada setengah artis mungkin dia minat juga, suka sangat, tapi mungkin dia also takut maybe nyanyi sampai bila kan, you know, and they worry also, so they nak start business on the side. It's okay, there's nothing wrong, boleh, you can do it. Kalau berani, you got the finances, okay. I am a bit old school, saya takut sikit, but I don't mind kalau ada seorang yang nak buat business, they want to use my name, they can join and do something with me, that's okay. But full scale, I'm still a bit macam, you know, I have things that I like to do. I like to open a cafe, I like to do something on the side, or walaupun ada sometimes saya ada ajar sikit lah nyanyian here and there, but not on full-time basis. But I would like to have my own business one day, but hopefully it will be like, you know, somebody who wants to join. Yeah.
Okay, Franz, jadi sebelum kita nak menutup tirai lah, kita ada 2-3 soalan lagi lah nak bagi dekat Franz ni kan. Okay, jadi macam, yelah, you are legend. Okay, semua sebut, ya betul, sebut nama Francissca Peter, semua orang tahu. Dan sekarang ni, zaman dahulu berbeza dengan sekarang, which is nak jadi artis dulu bukannya satu perjalanan yang mudah. Tapi sekarang ni gunakan kuasa media sosial, lambakan. Jadi mungkin nasihat Franz sebagai orang lama dalam industri, yes, mungkin ada orang boleh menyanyi tetapi mungkin kekal 2-3 tahun. How to macam kekal relevan lagi dalam industri ni?
Ramai artis kan sekarang. So maybe it's a bit more competitive for the young people. But you can still do it, continue, because macam kata social media. You use the social media, use it maximum. You can do a lot of things, you know, like some of them they might venture into sikit masak-masak, sometimes baking, this and that. So you have to be very creative now because everything is on social media. So for the younger generation, memang that is like senang sikit for them, you know. Yeah, like for a lot of us also like, okay lah, some of it, okay lah, not all of it kita minat sangat kan. But for young people, they love this type of thing. So maximize dia. And you continue to sing online, keep yourself relevant sana sebab you never know, sebab sana people say, oh I suka lagu ni, I suka this artist, so they might look at that and then they say kita akan jemput dia nyanyi. So you must keep yourself going. And on the side, you want to do your own business, you do. And the thing is that masa dulu we had a lot of shows. Now it's still not there yet, belum lagi. You know, terbuka sangat. Concerts also not banyak also, you know, or dinner functions also sekarang. So this is where we make most of our bread and butter lah, kalau nak cakap, you know, cari makan kita. So for them, if they start small business, okay. And kalau boleh, just keep going online, keep singing.
Mungkin ada tak planning untuk buah tangan untuk peminat kan, yang selama ni macam menunggu-nunggu sangat Fran bila dia nak lagu baru ataupun even a concert kan?
All depends on the sponsor.
Balik pada sponsor juga lah.
Balik pada sponsors.
Anybody out there, you know. And also, you know, kita tak boleh macam, even dari segi concert punya fees also sometimes it's very difficult. You don't want to have too high a fee because why? A lot of people memang diorang sekarang ada dalam kesusahan sikit, you know. A lot of people tak ada kerja, they are struggling financially. So kita kena cari yang sesuai lah dia punya fees, you know, for the tickets, you know. So all this we have to think lah. Of course then we have to hire my sound engineer, musicians, orchestra, a band, you know, we don't know which one, you know. And the venue also, you know, all this you have to pay for. So the tickets also you cannot macam bagi burden sangat pada peminat you. So you have to think lah like that. Kesian juga.
Friends nyanyi
Confirm,
mesti orang confirm kan.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, I know ramai peminat kata bila nak buat concert.
Kita berdua akan pergi.
Okay. Yeah. So like that.
Jadi mungkin ada kata-kata Franz untuk peminat yang sentiasa menyokong, yang ramai rindu kan Franz ni.
Saya sungguh berterima kasih first of all, dan masih sekarang masih raya juga. So selamat Hari Raya to all of you all also out there. Saya harap semua peminat akan terus sokong Fran, menyokong saya, dan saya akan buat yang baik, and hopefully lagu baru Fran saya akan pilih yang terbaik juga, ikat untuk anda semua. Dan thank you kerana support my Spotify also doing quite okay, and my YouTube also. Subscribe pada I punya YouTube please. And saya akan cuba, saya selalu akan naikkan more songs on YouTube, plus I will continue to write I punya stories on Facebook, and just continue, and please take care, be safe.
Mungkin ada lagu sikit untuk terakhir ni.
Okay. So I will sing this one lah. Hati sedih, hati pedih, mengenangkan keindahan bersamamu. Terima kasih semua peminat-peminat setia Fran. Thank you TV3.
Memang mahal. That moment. Itulah momen ni memang kita tak boleh nak lepaskan, tapi apakan daya kita terpaksa melepaskan Fran untuk pergi. Dan ini adalah salah satu, orang kata, momen yang sangat berharga. Jadi saya pun meminati lagu Fran dan juga mengikuti perkembangan dia kan. Sampai sekarang dia masih ada dekat sini kan?
Ya, betul. Masih lagi relevan, masih lagi orang kata memang legenda lah. Bukan senang nak orang kata share satu video dengan dengan legenda ni. Jadi kita nak ucapkan terima kasih sebab sudi datang hari
Thank you
kan.
Jemput saya.
InsyaAllah ada
kita
rezeki.
harap Fran jangan berhenti, mungkin pasti akan lebih lagi aktif ataupun keluar lagi.
Yes, saya akan terus. Yeah, of course. Yes.
Hoping
Definitely.
Okay.
Sampai sini?
Sampai sini.
Okey. Dan kita pun bersama-sama nak ucapkan selamat Hari Raya, masih lagi berhari raya sekarang ni. Dan kalau pergi open house ke apa semua tu,
Jemputlah kami.
Jemput kami
Okey, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum. Jumpa lagi.
Assalamualaikum, jumpa lagi.